Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this bronzy everyday sort of a look. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ritika. I'm a content creator from Chennai. I do content around skincare, makeup and curly hair care. So I started off with some primer and lip balm, and now I'm using the Versali Rose Gold Elixir just to prime my face. Did a little bit of a dancing and then went in with Nykaa Skingenius foundation. And then I did my concealer. Now I've done this elaborately on my other videos, so if you'd like to check out my other videos as well, please do that right now so that you'll get a clear idea of what I'm doing. But yeah, I like to use concealer on my under eyes and then around my mouth, and I am setting it using the Sugar Translucent Powder. On Instagram I call it the Chakra brand. I know, it's just a thing that I have with my followers. So if you're not part of the family, follow my Instagram right now. But yeah, I set it with the miniso, what is it called? Oh my god, yeah, I set it with the miniso powder foundation, and then I went in with the Tati palette. Now I am using the Tati palette in this video, but that doesn't mean you have to. Just try and find colors that are similar to the ones I'm using. And yeah, I feel really bad when I use the Tati palette because not everybody can get it. So yeah, I'm going in with the orange shade and I'm just blending it out with my pack brush. This is the first time I was using the orange as my on my crease. It actually turned out really nicely. I was very skeptical about using the orange in my crease, but yeah, I just wanted to try it out because everybody talks about how like warm tones and like really orange tones look good for creases. So that's why I decided to do it, and honestly I really liked it. And then I went in with Ritual, which is like a dark brown, and I started intensifying that color on the outer edge. These shadows are really pigmented and really wonderful to blend. So yeah, I'm assuming if you have an eyeshadow palette, these shades are already available to you. I went in with I think this is Ritual Metallic, and I just applied it all over the lid as like a shiny metallic-y bronzy shade. And then my camera died, so I had to switch to my phone. I didn't want to not film this video because this was really highly requested. I wore this once in a previous video as well, and yeah, I really wanted to, you know, end up filming it. So I switched to my phone. Then I used the shade Aura on the inner corner, which is like a goldy champagne-y sort of a shade. I really like inner corner highlight. I know a lot of people steer away from it, but you know, it really does bring out the features in your eyes, and I really love using inner corner highlight. Even if I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, I like to apply a little bit of inner corner highlight. It just makes you look so much brighter. And then I'm using the Plum Kajal, and I'm just roughly doing an eyeliner, like roughly outlining my eyes. I'm gonna blend it out and buff it out into the outer edge. So we just need a rough idea of where we need to put a black shadow. So I'm taking the Tati Beauty black eyeshadow, and then I smudged it out. The reason I used a black shadow to smudge it out is just to intensify that color and make it a little bit more smoky. But you don't have to do this. You can just smudge out the kajal and it'll still look really nice. Make sure that you don't get any of the black on your you know, like the center of your lid or anything, because that can make it look really bad. So we just want the smokiness to sort of be near the lash line and sort of on the outer edge. So I blended this for a long time because I really wanted to make sure that it looked perfect. And yeah, I just sort of went blending in back and forth, just trying to make sure it looks really smoky. I used to not like this sort of a look. I have tried this before, but I felt like it made my eyes much darker. Like when you do it right and when you just focus the color near the lash line, it looks really pretty. Then I went in, did a little bit of a YouTuber thing there, but I went in with Lash Renegade from Wet n Wild, and I'm using the Deborah Milano mascara wand to apply it because the mascara wand, this one, is absolutely beautiful. So I was really impressed with myself for doing that. This is a trick I learned from Shay, from Your Shayness on Instagram. Go follow her if you haven't already. I just like to wiggle it and then sort of applying coats and coats. I like to apply a lot of coats of mascara because your girl needs some help. I went in with a little bit of black on my lash line. Now I typically don't like wearing anything on my lash line because I feel like it just creases anyway, so it just doesn't look good. So I was struggling trying to do it, didn't work out. Then I went in with the Profusion Sculpt and Glow palette. This is a very dusty palette, but it works really well. I tried to contour. I don't know if it actually showed up, but yeah, I just wanted to use the powders. It kind of added a little bit of shadow, I guess. Like you can see it a little bit there. So yeah, that's the brush that it comes with. And then I used the Fay Beauty Too Dark on my cheeks. I think this was one of the very first times that I used the lipsticks as blush, and yeah, I really like it. And I usually like to apply blush sort of on the cheek like bones and not on the apples of my cheeks, because it makes my face look so much more round, and I really don't like that as much. But anyway, then I went in with the highlight shade. I think it's called Smashing. That's my favorite shade from the Profusion Sculpt and Glow palette. So that's what I did here. I just applied a lot of highlight. I like applying a lot of highlight, guys. I just like it. I applied a little bit on my Cupid's bow and a little bit on my nose. And then I did my brows. This was the last time I used the Innisfree brow pen thing. So yeah, after that it was completely over, so I had to throw it out. So this was a monumental moment for me. So yeah, that's what I did. I don't spend a lot of time doing my brows. I just sort of outline them and make it look a little bit neater. I don't really fill them in. I just like to keep them mostly natural. So that's what I did here. I wanted to use my mom's Lancome lipstick. I wanted to use it, but I never did because the color is sort of, it's really bright, and I wanted to try it out and mute it out, but you can see it's like that very Barbie pink sort of a color. So I used the Sugar Tea cover on the outer corners to make it a little bit more wearable, but I don't think it did anything. It looked very Barbie pink on me. I was very doubtful. As I kept applying more and more lipstick, I was like, maybe this isn't it, and I just still wanted to make it work, and I don't think it did it. So I ended up removing that. It was just too bright for what I was going for. So I went in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Rome, and that was perfect. It's just a very muted pink. And then I went in with the Swiss Beauty setting spray. This one smells exactly like Express Avenue bathroom. It just reminds me of all the times I went there with my friends after college. And yeah, I'm being very extra right now using a fan, and that's it. That's the finished look. I really love how this turned out. It stayed on for the whole day. It looked really pretty, and I think it's perfect for the summer. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.